Well, this is also a attraction that if you've been around our area or maybe even not in our area for a long time, you've probably seen the Loch Ness Monster. Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. It's iconic, and it will be back open this May after renovations. The coaster has been thrilling riders for more than 45 years. There's some views of Chopper 10 of the old track sitting in the parking lot. Over 900 feet of that track has actually been replaced over the winter. Now, ahead of the reopening, the park has created a walk-through experience for guests interested in the ride's history, and we'll give you more information on that later on WAVY.com. I have never been on that coaster. I am not the biggest roller coaster fan. If anybody's been watching for a while, they saw me do that live debut of Dark Coaster. The moments before that were terrifying for me. I was pacing back and forth. Bobby Slaughter, our photojournalist, would tell you I was like nuts.
You did so well, though. Like, you actually reported live from that coaster. And were you just quietly dying inside?
You know, once it got going, it's the fear of the thing. It's the fear of the unknown that gets me. I'm not a big heights person, but I will say Dark Coaster doesn't have many heights. Relatively speaking, it doesn't appear Loch Ness is that bad. I may gumption up the courage to try it.
It's fun. I mean, there are loops. There are some heights.
It's a great coaster. I mean, it's a nice standard coaster. You know, it's got everything you kind of want in one. It's got the bends. It's got the couple loops, and it was just a lot of fun. So
it is. I think it's kind of like a good. Now you have to do it. I do think that it's kind of a good starter.
That would be fun.
It's a good starter coaster. Yeah, I think, because it gives you the loop. You have some hills, but it's not as high as some of like their really big, aggressive. Like, you're not going on Pantheon. You know, it's quite the difference. But man, you should though.
No.
Now we're gonna make
Apollo Sherry to Pantheon. I've always said no. I said I could probably. I did go on. Brian Reese got me onto. He's one of our reporters for WAVY.com. He got me on Bolton. I screamed my head off. Actually, you remember, because I had the anchor with you the next day, and I was like, you were like, what's wrong with your voice? I'm like, I screamed that much, but I didn't hate it.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go.
I kind of want to go to Busch Gardens with it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, right.
Let's do it. I have membership. I have a membership, so make it happen. That'll be fun. All right, so let's talk about the weather, because I kind of do want to go to Busch Gardens.
Yeah, no. One quick note. You know, me and Chris Reckling, we opened up for Bolton in the media day, so that was for the HR show. There's pictures and video of that somewhere. Check it out. Anyway.